Gamers! Happy Pokemon Day. We're gonna open this and then a few booster packs because no reason, just wanna. Let's just open the box. It's like a cute little Pikachu promo. And let's zoom. Come on. That's a mouse Pokemon. And then we got a little coin, which there's a metal Charizard coin from the Charizard box that's like really nice, and it's a really nice like feeling coin. The rest of these coins are just like so flimsy, it's hard to be excited about them, except for as like a collectible token, I suppose. So I guess for that it's fun. Alright, let's open it. Come on, you little guy. Okay. Boom. Alright, first step. Done. Second step. Figuring out how this works, this little puzzle. Okay, we've got a top plate. Alright, heads or tails? Tails. Alright. Tails! Okay, so we've got the Pikachu promo, which this is now my second stamped card. Yesterday was my Pokemon Center stamp debut, and now we've got a 30 years of Pokemon. I was like 5 years old. Okay. Well, we got a sleever right away. It's only right. Yeah, I remember going to like to see the Pokemon movie in the theaters, Pokemon 2000, and getting a Mew card. And at the time, like just throwing it in my closet, like not protecting it whatsoever. But now I wish I had that Mew card. Or was Mewtwo? Was it Mew? No, it was a Mew, Ancient Mew. And now I wish I had that. Or there was like these little like Pokeballs with like a Poliwhirl inside or something. Okay, look at the cute little Pokemon. Okay, now we gotta actually open something. This is the nerve-wracking part. Phantasmal Flames. Phantasmal Flames. Mega Evolution. Okay, so we're gonna open up in celebration of Pokemon Day. 8 packs. We've got sleeved boosters and we've got unsleeved boosters. And we're gonna start with the unsleeved boosters. Just cuz. So here we go. I'm starting to forget the order of the cards that I've pulled because now there's so many of them. For a while I was able to remember every single one. And as usual, we start with the Shrewdmeister. Shroodle. Heliolisk. Should we have Pikachu in the background? Looking at you. Heliolisk. Nincada. Don't steal my fingerprints. Corfish. Them is mine. Volcanion. That's a cool Pokemon. Shiftry. The shifty type Pokemon. Lily's Determination. I was looking at that Lily's Clefairy a lot lately. I think I'm starting to like desire the Lily Clefairy card. Meganium. I can't get a good sheen on this one. Chicken Wings. Frostmoth. Okay, sorry, I'm having fun. It's fun to look at these things with the camera. Oh, this is nice. Mystery Garden. Once during each player's turn, that player may discard an energy card from their hand in order to draw cards until they have as many cards in their hands as they have psychic Pokemon in play. That's a nice little card. It's nice that you reveal one by one. I hate those streams that just skip all... That's actually why I started doing this. Because I was starting to get into Pokemon myself, and I was watching all these streamers. And there's like, you know, all these like rip and shippers that just like fly through the fucking packs. They like open a pack and they just show you like the last card, and then they fucking go to the next one. And I was just like, this is just not good. I need to start doing this myself. And I'm just going to do it slow. I'm going to look at the cards. And I'm just going to like, rather than just complain about it, I figured I would do something, you know? You just got to do something about it. Mystery Garden. Not bad. Yeah, it just seems wrong to like, I don't know. It just seems wrong. So thanks for appreciating that, okay? Next pack. Mega. We'll do Mega Evolutions again. Whatever. Alright, here we go. Energy Switch. I also hate when they have, like, when somebody will be doing a video and the glare is like this the whole time. And you're just like, move the glare! Just move it! You know what I mean? Especially if they're sleeved. Like when they're just like, oh yeah, this is a good one. I love this card. This is such a good card. Wow. What a massive hit. Get out of here. Corfish. Oh, like, okay, I'm gonna talk shit. I was flipping through TikTok right before I started this, and this chick was opening cards, and she's like, talking about Tangela. Look, this is Tangela. And I was like, you don't even know the name of the Pokemon. And it just annoyed me. Okay, Repel. Ninetales. Mystery Garden. Tangela. So this is the fancy Mystery Garden. It's just fun art, okay? It's fun to... It's fun. Leave me alone, it's Pokemon Day. Gimme Ghoul. Gimme that Ghoul. Alakazam. I've got like 8 of these. Oh! Xerneas. 2... I think this is the first time I've seen this card, maybe. Do I have this yet? I don't think so. I gotta add a bunch of cards to the Pokedex still. From stuff we've been opening lately. I'm gonna end up with like a lot of cards. I haven't collected cards since I was, 8 years old or whatever. And you don't really end up with that many if you've only opened a few packs here and there. But like... I'm starting to collect some cards. We're like, even Magic cards. I don't know, it's fun. You always like see somebody's collection, you're like, why do they have so many? How do they get so much? And then you start opening a few packs, and then you're like, oh, look at all these cards. Shit. Okay. Cutie Boltund. Boltund. Dog type Pokemon. Baniri. Yeah, I also want the Lot Bunny card. Bramblin. Bramblin. Absol. Just standing cool in the rain. This is me in high school. Just finding a rock somewhere and just standing on it. In the rain. Alone. Okay. Mamoswine. Bronzong. No shiny. Darmanitan. Charcadet. I like this little guy. He's got spunk. Smeargle. Pawmot. We've got 100 of these guys. He's a cutie pie. Okay. 4th pack. Phantasmal Flames. And then we're moving into Magic the Gathering. I'm gonna play this draft mode, which like you have to build a deck like on the spot with like 8 other people, and you all have to like build decks and then play with them, and it's like scary. But I'm gonna do it, even though I'll probably lose a bunch. I gotta get over my fear, okay? Here we go. Look at that. Pawmot. This one's even cuter, I feel like. Most Pokemon. Piplup. Hello? Say hello. Charmander. Classic. Nimble. This is one of my... I just like this art style. I don't know what it's called, but I like it. I like what it looks like. I think it's a little model. I think it's like a little piece of clay with a photograph taken of it in like a little miniature tank. That's what it looks like. Or it's just fucking a digital art. But it looks really good. I really like it. I don't know. Leave me alone. It's Pokemon Day. Ludicolo. This guy's crazy. Paldean Tauros. Dawn. We got that nice Dawn card. Flygon. Mamoswine. Wait. A rare and then an uncommon. Oh, and then there's another rare. I don't understand. Toxtricity. That's a cool card. Flygon? Sandy Flappin'. Oh, maybe it's a reverse hollow, but it's also rare. Alright, we're opening up sleeved boosters now. I'm just gonna open them all. Sleeve me. This one's like glued in. This one's different. This is an abnormal type Titan. This one's like seriously glued in there. I've never seen this. This is like... Okay, that's a suspicious one. We're gonna keep that up there. Why is there so much glue? Another. And then this one's normal. See, like this has... I guess there is a ton of glue, but it's up there. So this must have slipped up and got stamped down and then stuck to it. Okay. Phantasmal. Let's open up the weird one. Maybe they put something really good in it. You know what I mean? Something nice for Mama. For Pokemon Day. They knew it was Pokemon Day coming up. Nincada. Corfish. Fearow. Litleo. I mean, clearly Lion King. Houndstone. Tinkaton. Volcanion. Solrock. Shiny. Oh, fuck. I messed up. Here we go. Sandslash. Shiny. Cinderace? Cinderace? Well, wasn't a Charizard in the sticky pack. But there will be maybe in this one. Wait, this is Mega Evolution. What do we want from this? Gardevoir? Lucario? Here we go. Phew. Numel. This is a pretty majestic one. Just chilling by the volcano. Croagunk. Spoink. Oh, shucks. Thanks, James, for the follow. Let me crank up the sounds. So next time that'll scare me. Fighting Gong. Hey, can I ask a newbie question? Yes, you certainly can. I was a newbie a few weeks ago, but I'm getting learned, you know? Slowly but sure. Oh, I like Celebi. Yeah, hit me. Hit me with the questions. I can't promise I'll know the answers, but I can promise you that I'll pretend to know the answers and give you information confidently without double checking. Hariyama. And that's that. We got two more. There's got to be a nice something nice in one of these. I can taste it. Whew. Darumaka. Okay, ready? This is what we got so far. Mystery Garden, Pikachu. For Pokemon Day. Okay, Milcery. Oddish. Come on. Tell me Oddish isn't a cute little thing. You'd hang out with it. Ghastly. Space Goose. Another Dawn. Wigglytuff. Don't underestimate a Wigglytuff. That's all I gotta say. Gloom. Chillin'. Weed Pokemon. It's my type of Pokemon. Lanoon. Rushing Pokemon. Yeah, Gloom's nice. Zacian. Limit Break. Well, another Zacian for the collection. We're trying to find cards that have, like, art that, like, span the entire card. Like, this has a big box in the middle of it. Okay, so first question. How do I know which packs to buy? Like, what are the good ones? Okay. Good newbie question. So the way it works, basically, is there's usually, like, a current, like, set of cards that are out. Like, right now, a brand new one came out, and those are called Ascended Heroes. And before that, there was Phantasmal Flames. And right before that was Mega Evolution. And so, a few months ago in the stores, you could find these. And then a couple months went by, and then you could find these. And then a couple months went by, and now it's going to change into Ascended Heroes. But if you can find any of them... Oh, there's another pack right here. I almost lost a pack in the mess. How do you explain this? So there's multiple sets. Which packs to buy? I think, for me, like, I like to just go to, like a big box store, like Target or Walmart or something like that, and just, like, see what they got. If they got something that's, like, a good price, just buy whatever it is, kind of. But you can also go to, like, a game store, and they might charge, like these packs should be, like, $6, but sometimes you go to a store and they're selling them for 20, or, you know, they sell them online for, like, way more. But you can go to some stores and get them for, like, a cheaper price. If you don't care about price, you kind of just pick a set that you like. There's a website called TCG Player, and you can go there and click on, like, Pokemon, and then click on, like, recent sets, and then pick a set, and then it'll show you, like, the nicest cards from that set, and then you can kind of get a feel for, like, do I think these cards are cool or not? Or you can just jump on with, like, the current set and try to find whatever you can of, like, the current stuff. There's also a Pokemon Center website, which is called PokemonCenter.com, and every once in a while they have, like, something will be available there, but it sells out immediately, and you also have to join, like, an online queue. So you might have to wait for, like, 3 hours with this website open, and then if you get through, you can, like, buy some stuff. You could also, there's, like, Pokemon vending machines in certain stores, and you can go in and just, like, click on the vending machine and see if anything's in stock. What's the difference between those box ones that you just picked up and the standard ones? So these are called sleeved boosters, and then these are just, like, I don't know, raw, nasty, I don't know what you call them, dirty, sleeved versus unsleeved. These are sleeved because you can hang them up, like, you know, in a store, so you see them hanging up and then you walk by and you grab them, and they're just, like, more protected. So these might be a couple extra bucks if you buy them off the internet, just because they've just been, it's more obvious that they haven't been tampered with. You don't want to buy, like, from sketchy places, because people can, like, open these packs up, like, really carefully open them up, take the cards out, find the good stuff, and then put bad cards back inside of them and then seal them, and then they sell them to people. That is a possibility. So you want to, like, buy from somewhere you trust, or just, like, a store where they got a million of them and you know that it's just, like, fine. But, like, the best thing you could probably do is find, like, a local game store that's, like, run by cool people who aren't trying to rip off the community. Because a lot of game stores, it seems like there's, like, good ones and bad ones. The good ones try to give the community, like, MSRP prices, and then the bad ones just try to, like, make as much money as possible off of people, and they hike the prices up crazy. And some stores do that. So even if you're, like, in, like, a hardware store, and you see a bunch of Pokemon cards, they might be priced, like, 3 times more than they should be. So I generally just get them from, like, the grocery store or whatever. And they sell, like, different boxes of stuff. And like this thing, I'm opening them up. This, like, comes just in a box. But there's a bunch of different types of boxes. And how do you know what's what? I mean, you kind of just slowly start, like, learning it. I would just probably buy like some booster packs, like find some booster packs somewhere in a store and buy some of them, and then just kind of start that way. I would just go to the store every day and see if they have any. Right now we're in like a crazy Pokemon boom, or like trading card game boom, where it's like really hard to get like anything because there's scalpers everywhere, and like you could go to the store and buy something and then go to eBay and sell it that day for like more. But then you're just a dirty scalper, in my opinion. But they're out there. You could just buy stuff from eBay or whatever too. I don't really like taking risks like that, so I don't know. I would rather just buy a box here and there from a store. And then the older a set gets, like 2 years from now, these packs might be worth like $30 each instead of $6 or $50. Like the old Pokemon cards, you can still get like old like sets, but they're way more. You can also just buy individual cards though, and that's like the actual reasonable way to do it. Just buy like individual cards from like somewhere like TCG Player, which seems to be kind of going downhill lately. But there's 30 years now of Pokemon cards, and you can kind of, like, if you use like an app like TCG Player, it sounds like I'm shilling for them. I would if you gave me money. You can just click on like a set that has like a cool name, like Prismatic Evolutions. You click on it, and then you sort by like card, and then you like sort by the highest price to the lowest price, and then you see like a card that's like $2,000, and it's a cat, and you're like, what's going on with this $2,000 cat? And then you scroll down and you see a bunch of different Pokemon cards, and you're like, these are kind of sick. So like, I don't know. It's mainly vibes based. My plan is to save 2 to 4 booster packs and wait. Yeah, a lot of people like to just like buy like sealed boxes of stuff and just keep them in a shelf and just wait, and then over time they gain in value. I'm just trying to like appreciate the art and get some cool stuff, because like I was into Pokemon when I was little, and I had some cool cards, and then, you know, you sell them at some point and then you regret it, and then 20 years later you start collecting them again, kind of a thing. But basically it's just a hobby, and it's just silly and fun. So, but like the more time you spend in the hobby, you'll just slowly kind of start picking stuff up, and you start recognizing things, and you can ask questions. You can ask your handy dandy Pokemon streamer like me, Jojo. Okay, Palmo. We've gotten a lot of Palmo and Palmies today. Yes, indeedy. Jigglypuff. Also, there's a game you can play on your phone. It's Pokemon TCG Live. Like, it's on the back of all these cards because you get free card codes. And you can actually just play the game with the cards. And as you play the game, you start to like see new cards that are coming out, and it's all free, so you don't have to pay for anything. And you can like get packs in the game, so you're still like collecting stuff in the game, and they're the real cards in real life. So, and the game works the same way in real life as it does online. So that's another good way to get like some exposure without spending anything. Gloom, Charmander. Charmander is one of the original Pokemon and cutest. But he also turns into Charizard, which is like one of the most famous Pokemon and most sought after. Still to this day. Granbull, fairy Pokemon. Bronzong. You can also see in this number, 094. Every set has like a different number. Like this is 172 out of 132. So this is like a different set because it's got a different number. The second number is like the total amount of cards. The first number is what number card it is in the set. And this number is higher than that number because these are like the secret cards. The higher the number, the more rare, kind of. So the reason I'm trying to get some clarity is that because I've recently bought 2 Japanese boosters from a local store, Mega Dream EX, if I remember correctly, and it came with 10 cards and 1 rare guaranteed. When I asked ChatGPT about it, he first said it was fake, and then he said it wasn't, so I'm still trying to figure stuff out. Well, I'm definitely smarter than ChatGPT, so you came to the right place. That doesn't sound fake, just based upon that little bit of information. I don't know much about Japanese cards, other than that they are definitely cheaper to get, and also just as cool. You can definitely find cheaper Japanese cards, and they'll be legit. Alright, here we go. I gotta finish this with what we started. I would say open them and see what's inside of them. And then, That's what I would do. Sandile. Bramblin. And you can also probably go to like a local shop and bring whatever you got and just be like, hey, I'm new to this. I'm trying to figure out what I've even got here. What's going on? Suicune. Well, we got one fancy card. We got this promo Pikachu, which is sick. And we got this Mystery Garden, which is reasonable. But if you notice, we just opened up like 8 packs. And now I've got this many cards. And out of all these cards, like these are like this is a rare card. It's got a star on it. But it's like it's just still a common, basically. Yeah, they do look nice, and they're very cool, and every card still is cool in itself. And some of these will be worth a few bucks, like to people who are playing the game. So you can open up like a little card shop and like sell your extra cards, which I think I'd like to do sometime. But I'm mainly trying to collect the more rare cards at the end of the pack, and then you put them into binders, and you just kind of like this one has stars. This one has 2 silver stars, so this is like way rarer than the 1 black star. There's a few different types. Those are the stars you said that the more of them, the rarer. Yeah, that's like a simple way to look at it. But Japanese, I think, doesn't use stars. I think Japanese uses letters, like maybe R for rare. I think the Japanese. I haven't opened any Japanese cards yet, so I don't know as much. This applies for English, but in Japanese there'll be little symbols in the bottom, and you can read them, and it'll tell you things like. You just have to check out this little area down here. That's a good thing to learn, though. I should probably find some Japanese cards myself one day. But hey, we open our cards. Happy Pokemon Day. Final coin flip. Heads or tails. I'm going to start playing Magic now. We're going to play... I didn't even flip it. I flipped it up. It just doesn't flip very well. Like, I'm giving it a good flip. There we go. Tails again. I don't think these are very reliable coins. That's all I'm saying. You know? Sometimes you get nothing, and sometimes you get a bunch of cool stuff. But either way, we spent time together. And that's what it's all about on Pokemon Day.